The arrival of a new life in the animal kingdom is one of the Earth's most stunning spectacles. But did you know that some births are so rare, they defy belief? Our world is home to countless unusual creatures that are worth witnessing at least once in a lifetime, and Mother Nature never ceases to amaze us. Join us as we reveal some of the incredibly rare and extraordinary animal births. The liger, a magnificent hybrid. The liger, a hybrid offspring of a male lion and a female tiger, is a marvel of the animal kingdom. These majestic creatures are known for their impressive size, often weighing over 900 pounds and standing over 10 feet tall when on their hind legs. This makes them the largest known cat in the world, surpassing even their parent species in size and weight. But it's not just their size that sets ligers apart. They also boast a unique coat pattern, with the distinctive stripes of their tiger mother blending seamlessly with the tawny fur inherited from their lion father. This striking combination of patterns creates a truly one-of-a-kind appearance that has captivated animal enthusiasts for decades. Interestingly, ligers are not found in the wild and only exist in captivity. This is because lions and tigers do not share the same habitats in nature, making it virtually impossible for them to mate and produce offspring. However, when brought together in zoos or other controlled environments, these two species can successfully breed and give birth to healthy liger cubs. Despite their impressive stature and powerful build, ligers are known for their playful and friendly personalities. They possess the social nature of lions, enjoying the company of their human caretakers and even other ligers. At the same time, they inherit the love of swimming from their tiger ancestors, often spending hours splashing and playing in the water. Rosie, the cow-spotted golden retriever. When Rosie, a golden retriever mix, went into labor, her owners were expecting a litter of adorable puppies. However, they were quite surprised when the newborns arrived. Instead of the typical golden coat associated with the breed, Rosie's puppies sported unusual black and white or brown and white spotted fur, resembling miniature cow calves. The news of Rosie's unique litter quickly spread, with photos of the cow-spotted puppies going viral on social media. People from all over the world were amazed by the rare and adorable appearance of these little bundles of joy. Some even joked that Rosie must have had a secret rendezvous with a cow, leading to the unexpected color pattern. But what caused this peculiar pigmentation? According to veterinarians, the spotted coats are likely the result of a genetic mutation or the influence of a hidden recessive gene. Golden retrievers, like many other dog breeds, can carry genes for a variety of coat colors and patterns, even if they are not typically expressed in the breed standard. In Rosie's case, it's possible that she carried a recessive gene for spotted fur, which was passed down to her puppies. Alternatively, the father of the litter may have contributed the gene, resulting in the surprising appearance of the newborns. While the exact cause may never be known, one thing is for sure. These unique puppies have captured the hearts of animal lovers everywhere. As the puppies grew, their spots became even more pronounced, making them stand out from their golden retriever relatives. Rosie's owners decided to embrace the uniqueness of their new family members, naming each puppy after a famous cow, such as Daisy, Bessie, and Moo. Simba, the goat with extraordinarily long ears. In a small village in Pakistan, a baby goat named Simba was born with an extraordinary feature: ears that were almost 18 inches long. From the moment of his birth, Simba's ears were already significantly longer than those of his fellow goats, and they continued to grow at an astonishing rate. As Simba matured, his ears kept growing, eventually reaching the ground and making it difficult for him to walk without stepping on them. Despite this unique challenge, Simba remained a happy and healthy goat, enjoying life on the farm and capturing the hearts of everyone who laid eyes on him. News of Simba's incredible ears quickly spread, and people from all over Pakistan and beyond came to see the remarkable goat for themselves. Many were amazed by the sheer length of his ears, which had never been seen before in the species. Some even speculated that Simba might hold the world record for the longest goat ears, though this has not been officially confirmed. While the exact cause of Simba's elongated ears is not known, it is likely the result of a rare genetic mutation. In some animal species, including goats, there are genes that control ear size and shape. A mutation in one of these genes could lead to the development of unusually large or long ears, as seen in Simba's case. Despite the potential challenges posed by his extra-long ears, Simba has adapted well to his unique condition. His owners have taken special care to ensure that his ears remain clean and free from infection, and they have even fashioned a special headband to help keep his ears up and out of the way when he moves around. Gypsy, the white German Shepherd with a green puppy. In 2011, a white German Shepherd named Gypsy made headlines when she gave birth to an unusual green puppy in the Canadian province of Nova Scotia. The puppy, later named Jade, was born with a striking green coat, while her 7 littermates all sported the typical white fur associated with their breed. Gypsy's owners were shocked and amazed by Jade's unique coloration, which is extremely rare in dogs. They initially wondered if something was wrong with their new puppy, but a trip to the veterinarian confirmed that Jade was perfectly healthy and that her green fur was simply a quirk of nature. So, what caused Jade's green coat? According to veterinarians, the unusual coloration is likely the result of a rare genetic mutation called pseudochromadysplasia. This condition affects the way pigments are deposited in the hair shafts, leading to an unusual green tint in the fur. Interestingly, Jade's green color was most pronounced at birth and gradually faded over time. As she grew older, her coat began to take on a more typical white hue, with just a hint of green remaining in certain lights. This is because the pigments that cause the green coloration are not permanently fixed in the hair and can break down or fade as the dog ages. Despite her unusual start in life, Jade grew up to be a happy and healthy dog, loved by her owners and admired by all who saw her. Her unique story and striking appearance made her a minor celebrity in her hometown, with people often stopping to take photos and ask about the green puppy. Hexapus, the 6-armed octopus. In 2010, a British scientist made a remarkable discovery off the coast of Wales, a rare octopus with only 6 arms instead of the usual 8. The unusual creature, later dubbed Henry after King Henry VIII, who had 6 wives, quickly became a sensation in the marine biology community and beyond. Henry's missing arms were not the result of an injury or accident, but rather a rare genetic mutation known as hexapus. This condition, which affects a small percentage of octopuses, is characterized by the development of only 6 arms instead of the typical 8. Despite his missing limbs, Henry was found to be a healthy and active octopus, able to hunt and navigate his environment with ease. In fact, some experts speculated that his reduced number of arms might even give him an advantage in certain situations, allowing him to move more quickly and efficiently through tight spaces. As news of Henry's discovery spread, he became a minor celebrity in the scientific community and beyond. His unique appearance and fascinating biology captured the imaginations of people around the world, and he was featured in numerous news articles, documentaries, and even a children's book. The Kama, a controversial camel-llama hybrid. In the world of animal hybridization, few creatures have sparked as much interest and controversy as the Kama, a cross between a male dromedary camel and a female llama. This unique animal was first bred in Dubai in 1998 by a team of scientists who hoped to create a new species that combined the best traits of both parent animals. The goal of the Kama project was to produce an animal with the size and strength of a camel, but with the more docile and manageable temperament of a llama. In theory, this would create a powerful and efficient pack animal that could be used for transportation and other work in desert environments. However, the results of the Kama experiment were mixed at best. While the hybrid animals did indeed possess some of the desired traits, such as the ability to carry heavy loads and withstand high temperatures, they also inherited some of the less desirable qualities of their parent species. They were found to be much more aggressive and difficult to handle than llamas, with a tendency to bite and spit at their handlers. They also had a higher rate of birth defects and health problems compared to their purebred counterparts, likely due to the genetic incompatibilities between the two species. The zonkey, a rare and resilient hybrid. In the wilds of Africa, a rare and remarkable hybrid animal can sometimes be found, the zonkey. This unusual creature is the result of a cross between a zebra and a donkey, two species that are closely related but distinct in their appearance and behavior. Zonkeys are incredibly rare in the wild, as zebras and donkeys do not typically mate under natural conditions. However, when these two species are brought together in captivity or in areas where their habitats overlap, they can occasionally produce hybrid offspring. What makes zonkeys so remarkable is their unique combination of traits from both parent species. They typically have the distinctive striped coat of a zebra, but with the larger size and more robust build of a donkey. This gives them an appearance that is both striking and somewhat comical, with some people describing them as looking like a donkey wearing zebra pajamas. But zonkeys are more than just a quirky-looking novelty. They also possess a remarkable set of abilities and adaptations that allow them to thrive in the harsh environments of their native range. Like zebras, they are able to survive on tough, fibrous vegetation and can go for long periods without water. And like donkeys, they are incredibly strong and sure-footed, able to navigate rough terrain with ease. Interestingly, while zonkeys are sterile and cannot produce offspring of their own, they have been known to live long and healthy lives in captivity. Some have even been trained as working animals, used for riding, pulling carts, and other tasks. Venus cat, the half-black and half-tabby. Meet Venus, the cat with a face that's half-black and half-tabby. This mesmerizing feline has taken the internet by storm with her unique appearance, and it's easy to see why. One look into her captivating eyes, one blue and one green, and you'll be hooked. But what causes Venus's striking coloration? According to geneticists, it's likely due to a rare condition called chimerism. This occurs when two embryos fuse together in the womb, resulting in a single individual with two distinct sets of DNA. In Venus's case, it's believed that one embryo had the genetic coding for a black cat, while the other carried the genes for an orange tabby. When the two embryos merged, Venus was born with a perfect split down the middle, with one side of her face displaying the black fur and green eye of one genetic profile, and the other side sporting the orange tabby coloration and blue eye of the other. While Venus is undoubtedly one of the most famous chimeras in the world, she's not alone. Chimeras have been documented in a wide range of animal species, from butterflies to monkeys. However, they are extremely rare, occurring in only around 0.1% of births in cats. Albino alligator, a ghostly presence. Albinism, a rare genetic condition affecting about 1 in every 100,000 alligators, can sometimes be observed in the murky waters of the southern United States swamps. These ghostly apparitions, with their pale, pinkish-white skin and piercing blue eyes, stand out starkly against their surroundings. This lack of pigmentation is caused by a defect in the genes responsible for melanin production, the pigment that typically gives skin, hair, and eyes their color. Unfortunately, this makes albino alligators highly visible and vulnerable to predators. To protect them, specialized facilities have been established where these unique creatures can grow and thrive under the watchful eyes of researchers. Despite their pale coloration and increased vulnerability, albino alligators remain powerful predators. Reaching lengths of up to 10 feet and weighing as much as 500 pounds, they possess formidable jaws and razor-sharp teeth capable of crushing bone. The leopon, a rare and fascinating feline hybrid. In the world of big cats, few creatures are as rare and captivating as the leopon, a hybrid born from the union of a male leopard and a lioness. The first documented case of leopon dates back to 1910, when a pair of these exotic felines was born in a zoo in India. Since then, only a handful of leopards have been recorded, making them one of the rarest and most sought-after hybrid animals in the world. Leopards are truly a sight to behold, with a unique combination of physical traits inherited from both parent species. They typically have a lion-like head and body, but with the distinctive spots and rosettes of a leopard. Their fur is usually a rich golden color, with darker spots and a tawny underbelly. Male leopards may even develop a small mane, a nod to their lion heritage. But it's not just their appearance that sets leopards apart. These hybrid cats also possess a remarkable set of skills and behaviors that reflect their mixed ancestry. Like leopards, they are adept climbers and enjoy spending time in trees. And like lions, they are strong swimmers and have a love for water. This combination of traits makes leopards incredibly versatile and adaptable, able to thrive in a wide range of habitats and environments. Interestingly, while leopards are capable of reproducing, they are often infertile. This is due to the genetic differences between lions and leopards, which can lead to chromosomal abnormalities in their offspring. As a result, most leopards are born in captivity, the result of carefully planned breeding programs. The coy wolf, a hybrid predator of the North American wild. In the forests and urban landscapes of eastern North America, a new predator has emerged, the coy wolf. This fascinating hybrid is the result of interbreeding between western coyotes, eastern wolves, and domestic dogs, creating a powerful and adaptable creature that is rapidly expanding its range across the continent. Coy wolves are larger and more muscular than typical coyotes, with a body weight of up to 55 pounds and a length of over 5 feet from nose to tail. They also have a more diverse set of physical traits, with some individuals displaying the pointed ears and slender muzzle of a coyote, while others have the broader head and thicker fur of a wolf. But it's not just their size and appearance that sets coy wolves apart. These hybrid canids are also incredibly intelligent and adaptable, able to thrive in a wide range of habitats, from dense forests to urban neighborhoods. They are skilled hunters, capable of taking down deer and other large prey, but are also opportunistic feeders, willing to eat everything from small rodents to fruit and garbage. The Cyclops shark, a one-eyed wonder from the deep. In 2011, a fisherman off the coast of Mexico made a once-in-a-lifetime catch. A shark with a single, cyclops-like eye in the center of its head. The bizarre creature, which was later identified as an albino fetal cyclops shark, sent shockwaves through the scientific community and quickly became a media sensation around the world. The shark, which measured just 22 inches in length, was the first documented case of cyclopia in a shark species. Cyclopia is an extremely rare congenital disorder characterized by the failure of the embryonic forebrain to properly divide into two hemispheres, resulting in a single, centrally positioned eye. While cyclopia has been observed in other animal species, including humans, it is almost always fatal, with affected individuals rarely surviving beyond a few days after birth. The fact that the Cyclops shark was able to develop to a late stage of gestation was therefore a remarkable and unprecedented discovery. Upon further examination by experts at the Interdisciplinary Center of Marine Sciences in La Paz, Mexico, it was determined that the Cyclops shark was not only albino, but also suffered from a host of other severe deformities, including the absence of a nose and complete lack of functional fins. Despite these challenges, however, the shark was alive at the time of capture and appeared to be in relatively good health. Sadly, the Cyclops shark did not survive long after its capture, and its body was later preserved for further study. However, its legacy lives on as one of the most remarkable and mysterious creatures ever discovered in the ocean's depths. The Narluga, a hybrid whale. In the icy waters of the Arctic, a new and mysterious creature has been discovered, the Narluga. This rare hybrid is the result of interbreeding between two of the ocean's most iconic species, the narwhal and the beluga whale. Narlugas are truly a sight to behold, with a unique combination of physical traits inherited from both parent species. They have the long, slender body of a narwhal, but with the rounded head and smaller size of a beluga. Their coloration is also a mix of the two, with the grayish-white skin of a beluga and the darker, mottled pattern of a narwhal. But it's not just their appearance that makes narlugas so fascinating. These hybrid whales also possess a remarkable set of abilities and adaptations that allow them to thrive in the harsh and unforgiving environment of the Arctic. Like their narwhal parents, narlugas are able to dive to incredible depths in search of food, using their long, spiraling tusks to break through the thick sea ice and access the rich prey below. Like their beluga parents, they are highly social and communicative, using a complex system of vocalizations and body language to navigate their underwater world. Despite their many strengths, however, narlugas are incredibly rare and elusive. Only a handful of sightings have been confirmed in the wild, and much about their behavior and ecology remains a mystery. Some scientists believe that narlugas may be more common than we realize, but are simply difficult to spot in the vast and remote reaches of the Arctic. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. A peculiar incident has recently come to light, sparking curiosity and debate. Reports tell of a pregnant dog, described as looking somewhat unusual, possibly a mixed breed, found in need of help and brought to a veterinary clinic. Bull gives birth, but then the doctor discovers they are not puppies. The veterinarian was astonished by what he saw. The newborns weren't puppies at all. They were described as having long, strong limbs and remarkably long ears. No one could pinpoint what kind of creatures they were. Some suggested a possible humanoid link, while others thought they might have bovine characteristics. What do you think? Real story or an elaborate hoax? Let us know in the comments. Maya, the world's first cloned Arctic wolf. In the world of conservation biology, few stories are as groundbreaking and controversial as that of Maya, the world's first cloned Arctic wolf. Born in 2022 through a beagle surrogate mother, Maya is the result of years of cutting-edge research and experimentation by Chinese scientists at the Sinogene Biotechnology Company. Using a process called somatic cell nuclear transfer, the team was able to take skin cells from a wild Arctic wolf and use them to create a genetically identical embryo, which was then implanted into the beagle surrogate. The result was a healthy and thriving pup, with the stunning white fur and piercing blue-gray eyes of an Arctic wolf. From the moment of her birth, Maya captured the hearts and imaginations of people around the world, serving as a powerful symbol of the potential of cloning technology to help save endangered species from extinction. 2 heads, 3 eyes, the unusual Mara Clara. In 2014, a small village in the Philippines was rocked by the birth of a most unusual creature, a piglet with 2 heads and 3 eyes. The animal, named Mara Clara by its owner, quickly became a sensation on social media and in the local press, drawing curious onlookers from far and wide. Mara Clara was born as part of a litter of piglets on a small family farm, but from the moment of her birth, it was clear that she was different. With 2 fully formed heads and an extra eye in the center of her forehead, the piglet was a sight to behold. Despite her unusual appearance, however, Mara Clara was a healthy and thriving animal. She was able to eat, drink, and move around normally, and even seemed to enjoy the attention and affection of her human caregivers. But what caused Mara Clara's unique physical traits? According to veterinarians who examined the piglet, her condition was likely the result of a rare genetic mutation called polycephaly. This condition, which is sometimes seen in other animals like snakes and turtles, occurs when an embryo begins to split into 2 during development, but fails to separate completely. While polycephaly is often fatal in animals, Mara Clara's case was unusual in that both of her heads appeared to be fully functional. This allowed her to survive and thrive despite her unusual anatomy. Golden seal, a rare and stunning sight in the Russian Far East. In the remote reaches of the Russian Far East, a rare and beautiful creature has been discovered, a golden fur seal pup. The pup, estimated to be just a few weeks old, was spotted by marine biologist Vladimir Burkanov on the shores of Tuleni Island, a tiny speck of land in the Sea of Okhotsk. Golden fur seals are a rare and little-known subspecies of the more common northern fur seal, distinguished by their stunning golden-brown coat and large, expressive eyes. They are found only in a few remote locations in the western Pacific and are considered a threatened species due to a combination of hunting, habitat loss, and climate change. The discovery of a golden fur seal pup on Tuleni Island was a major surprise for Burkanov and his team, who have been studying the island's fur seal population for decades. In all their years of research, they had never before seen a golden pup and were thrilled to have the opportunity to study and photograph this rare and elusive creature up close. The Pizzly Bear Hybrid. In the icy wilderness of the Arctic, a new predator has emerged, one that is neither fully polar bear nor grizzly, but rather a fascinating hybrid of the two. Meet the Pizzly Bear, also known as the Growler Bear or the Nanolac, a creature that is taking the world of zoology by storm. The first confirmed sighting of a Pizzly Bear in the wild occurred in 2006, when a hunter in the Canadian Arctic shot what he thought was a polar bear, only to discover upon closer inspection that it had the distinctive features of a grizzly bear as well. Since then, several more Pizzly Bears have been documented in the region, with some experts estimating that there may be hundreds or even thousands of these hybrids roaming the tundra. So what exactly is a Pizzly Bear, and how did it come to be? As it turns out, the answer lies in the complex interplay between genetics, environment, and evolution. Polar bears and grizzly bears are closely related species that diverged from a common ancestor around 500,000 years ago. While they have evolved to occupy different ecological niches, polar bears in the icy Arctic and grizzlies in the forests and mountains of North America, they are still capable of interbreeding and producing viable offspring. In recent years, as climate change has caused the Arctic sea ice to retreat and the tundra to become more hospitable to grizzlies, the two species have come into increasing contact with one another. As a result, more and more Pizzly Bears are being born, a process known as hybridization. Pizzly Bears inherit a fascinating mix of traits from their parent species. They have the large muscular build and brown fur of a grizzly bear, but with the slightly longer snout and neck of a polar bear. They are also well adapted to life in the Arctic, with thick fur and large paws that allow them to traverse the snow and ice with ease. Holphin, a magnificent hybrid. In the warm waters of the Pacific Ocean, a peculiar creature has been making waves in the world of marine biology. With the sleek, streamlined body of a dolphin and the distinctive coloration of a killer whale, the Holphin is a hybrid that is as rare as it is fascinating. Holphins are the result of a cross between a female bottlenose dolphin and a male false killer whale, a species that, despite its name, is actually a member of the dolphin family. These hybrids are extremely rare in the wild, with only a handful of confirmed sightings over the past few decades. The first Holphin to be born in captivity was a female named Kekai Malu, who was born at Sea Life Park in Hawaii in 1985. Kekai Malu was the result of a spontaneous mating between a female bottlenose dolphin named Punahele and a male false killer whale named Tanui Hahai. Since then, Kekai Malu has gone on to have several offspring of her own, including a female named Pohaiki Aloha and a male named Kawili Kai. These second-generation Holphins are the first of their kind and are providing scientists with unprecedented insights into the genetics and behavior of these fascinating hybrids. So, what makes Holphins so special? For starters, they have a unique appearance that is a perfect blend of their parent species. They have the sleek, streamlined body and elongated beak of a bottlenose dolphin, but with the distinctive black and white coloration of a false killer whale. Dolphins are also highly intelligent and social creatures, with complex communication and problem-solving skills that are on par with those of other dolphin species. They are known to be playful and curious and have been observed engaging in a wide range of behaviors, from acrobatic leaps and spins to cooperative hunting and social bonding. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.